my god, it's finally here. It's finally done. It's finally at the end. Or is it at the beginning? I don't know. It's hard to tell with the time travel in this show. I'm going to assume that it's at the end. It very well could just be in the middle. Of course, I am talking about the finale for 12 Monkeys. That's right. 12 Monkeys has been on Sci-Fi for 4 seasons now. It just wrapped up its 4th and final season. The series finale was this past Friday. I have been itching to talk about this because emotionally, I feel some type of way about this shit ending. I was so shook by what happened in season 4 of 12 Monkeys, its final season, that I have to talk about it. But don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I am well aware that 12 Monkeys had kind of an unorthodox release of its season. It released it over a 4-week stretch. And I'm aware that some people haven't had a chance to watch it yet or have not caught up on the series finale, which again was this past Friday. You guys know my channel by now. You know that I hate spoilers. Absolutely hate them. So I am not going to spoil anything. I'm going to try to be vague. I absolutely will do a spoiler video on 12 Monkeys and the show as a whole in a few weeks. I'm going to let things marinate for a little bit. For now, holy shit, it is time to talk about one of the greatest pieces of sci-fi television that I have ever seen in my life and one of my all-time favorite shows in season 4, which I have to say, hands down, is the greatest season of 12 Monkeys yet. If you have followed the show for seasons 1, 2, and 3, then you pretty much know where things are as we begin season 4. Olivia was revealed to be the witness in the season finale for season 3. She killed Cole and Cassie's kid, Ethan, who everybody thought was the witness, but it turns out he's not. And now the battle lines have been drawn. It is Team Splinter versus Olivia and the army of the 12 Monkeys. Olivia and the army of the 12 Monkeys are unrelenting in their quest to destroy time itself. They want to create a red forest of never-ending and unlimited forever. But of course, that would kill and destroy anyone who ever has lived, will live, or is living, and so Team Splinter can't let that shit happen. Thus begins an epic quest in Season 4 for Team Splinter to search through history to find some secret weapon that can help them overcome Olivia and the army of the 12 Monkeys. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this season had a lot to live up to, and it had a lot of things to juggle on its way to the finish line. It's not just because Seasons 1, 2, and 3 were so damn good in their execution. It's also because this season simultaneously has to please the fans, while also coming up with a narrative that answers all the questions that fans have had, at the same time leaving something that's emotionally resonant and impactful, raising the stakes to a level that they've never been at before. And the question is, did they juggle all of that successfully? Were they able to come out with an end that will satisfy 12 Monkeys fans? Yeah, I'd say so. This show has a lot of loose ends to tie up. There are so many things over the previous few seasons that are referenced and brought back into play here. So many things are brought to the forefront here. Little things that you might not have even paid attention to, but they matter here. They're relevant here. 12 Monkeys does a great job at writing it in a way that ties it all together and ties off the loose ends and leaves every question answered in a way that I think will leave most fans happy. This is what I love the most about 12 Monkeys, is that for 3 seasons and now 4 seasons, it's a show that makes you pay attention to little moments, little details, because all those little details come crashing down on your head in season 4. Going back to season 3 for a second, I would say the biggest theme of that season was the whole idea of nature versus nurture. Specifically, nature versus nurture and how it related to Cole and Cassie's forbidden child, who everyone assumed was going to be the witness. That season was really more about tearing a family apart, putting people on different sides of the spectrum, putting people on opposite sides of the same war. If season 3 was about tearing a family apart, then I guess season 4, it's only appropriate that it's about bringing a family together. Because we have grown and evolved with these characters. We've been with them from season 1, from day 1. It's so great to see all of these characters uniting for a common cause. Really for their final cause, the final cause that ever will be. It's only fitting that this season hammers home the idea that, yeah, they're a misfit group of people who are brought together through terrible circumstances, but they are a family, and this season is about making sure that that whole sentiment is worth it. Cole and Cassie, I feel like from the beginning have been the heartbeat and the soul of this entire series. Talk about the ultimate power couple for a post-apocalyptic world. I mean, these two are basically futuristic relationship goals. I'm not even a guy that ships people or tries to put people together like that, but I'm just saying, Cole and Cassie, has there ever been a sci-fi couple more destined for great things together? I remember just sitting there watching season 1, and I remember halfway through going, you know what? If sci-fi doesn't find a way to hook these two up, then the show as a concept has failed. It just has. It's failed. Cole and Cassie once again bring that irresistible, unbreakable chemistry that you love about them. Their scenes together this season are equal parts romantic as well as heartbreaking because they both have to try to come to terms with the mortality of their relationship. Cole is pretty much that never say die badass that you love, and you can't believe how much he's evolved from season 1. He's that guy that no matter how hopeless it is, he will continue to fight. He's like, no, guys, come on. Let's come up with a plan here. I'm not the smart one, so let's Let's keep at it. Let's try. And Cassie's arc this season is so goddamn fascinating because she's trying to hold on to whatever she has left. Over the first 3 seasons, think about everything that this woman has sacrificed to the cause of time. She lost her life, she lost a son, and now she's trying to hold on to the one thing that she can't afford to lose. Cole, the one thing that matters the most in the world to her. I love the way her arc ended up. I love the way Cole's arc ended up. Yeah, Casserole was a big thing this season. Is a big thing, as it should be. It's not to say that my kinda, sorta favorite character of the entire series doesn't get her shine on either. I, of course, am talking about Jennifer. Jennifer is just as hilarious and awesome and crazy as she has been in any of the other seasons. Due to the nature of their quest and Team Splinter splintering all throughout history trying to track down this weapon that's supposed to help them against the 12 monkeys, Jennifer has plenty of spots to shine. She has plenty of highlight moments. One of my favorite episodes involves one where she and the rest of Team Splinter have to splinter back to World War II, and she has to perform for a certain group of people. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but suffice it to say that that whole episode was pretty much gold. And just in case you think that you've reached that point in 12 Monkeys where this show can't surprise you anymore, where they can't pull the rug out from under your feet or pull the wool over your eyes, you are so mistaken. You know nothing. You know nothing. You have no idea what's in store for you in season 4, because this show consistently, week to week, twist after twist, found a way to light my mind and my hair on fire. So much mind-blowing shit scattered throughout the entire season. I'm talking about soul-crushing revelations that will leave you with your mouth hanging wide the fuck open at the end of every episode. Not every episode, but you get what I'm saying. This show, there's so many shocking things that happen within the story. I wish to God I could get into it. I wish I could spoil it. I can't wait until I can, but still, if you haven't gotten into season 4 of the 12 Monkeys, I'm just saying you have a lot of surprises waiting for you. Things that I had no idea was coming. Unpredictable shit that floored me. I suppose I should mention something about Olivia, the big bad, because, you know, she is the big villain of the series now. She's not just a bad guy who just wants time gone because time is gone. She's not somebody that gets stank eye every time she sees a watch or a clock. No, she actually has kind of a deep personal psychological reason for why she's doing what she's doing. Her transformation into the Witness is so badass. There's a great action scene involving her in the finale that I can't spoil, but man, it's just great shit right there. It's great shit. And if this was going to be the final run for the 12 Monkeys, if it was going to be the swan song, the farewell season, man, they went out with a bang and they emptied the clip. What I mean when I say that is that they held nothing back. They went out with a bang. They went out swinging. They left no stone unturned in their search for high quality entertainment. Everything about 12 Monkeys from a production standpoint is like 10 times better in the final season. Performances are excellent. The writing is even better and more mind-bending than it's ever been before. The themes are there. The emotion is there. The action sequences are extremely well done. Hell, even the music's better than it's ever been. And the visual effects. I mean, it's almost like they took the budget from the first 3 seasons and they just emptied it into the budget for this season. They said, we're just going to combine all this shit and we're going to make all that awesome time travel sci-fi shit pop even better than it has before. I literally could talk about this season and this show in particular until the cows come home. I could talk about this thing forever. There's nothing that I didn't love about the way it ended. So heartbroken because on one hand, I want the show to continue because I love the show so goddamn much. But on the other hand, I'm also extremely happy. Like I have a warm thing in my heart or somewhere below my lung. Maybe it's in my ribcage. I don't know where it is. The point is, I'm also very happy and satisfied as a 12 Monkeys diehard fan that they ended it the way they ended it. The way they ended it, it's almost perfect. I almost wouldn't want another season. I swear on everything on this green earth, if I had a higher rating to give this season, I would give it. Matter of fact, it's my show. I can do whatever the hell I want. What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm going to change the rating. Normally, I'd give this a 5 out of 5, but I'm going to give 12 Monkeys final season a 12 out of 5. And yes, that was intentional. I cannot sing its praises high enough. If you have not caught on to the 12 Monkeys bandwagon train that has been chugging along for the last 3 and now 4 seasons, you need to hop on. You need to hop on because this is good shit. So guys, tell me what your favorite sci-fi show of all time is. Put that in the comment section down below. Please like and subscribe to the Superfan Show. And as always, if you like what you see, tell me how you feel and stay tuned to hear more from the Man of Steel. Peace.